Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to stop by and hang out with me. Today is the day after Christmas and I am getting this house back in order. It is very messy and needs to be cleaned, basically top to bottom. We had a wonderful Christmas and I hope you and your friends and family did as well. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you did for Christmas and how it went. I'd love to hear from you. Today I'm starting here in the kitchen. I'm just gonna wipe down the countertops. There isn't too much here out on the countertops, so I figured I'd just get myself started by cleaning these down. It was a little hard to get going this morning on getting cleaning done, but I knew it needed to be done and then we could relax for the rest of the day and just allow my son, who is 2 years old, to enjoy the new toys that he had gotten the day before. So I'm just starting slowly here, trying to get myself going, and one of the most annoying places for me, well, the place to start here to get myself motivated is definitely in the kitchen, because once my kitchen is clean, I feel like the house is kind of clean as a whole, and then I can just keep moving throughout the house to get things done. As you can see, I have a sink full of dishes that definitely need to get done, so I'm gonna move on and clean those. Once this is done, I just feel so much more motivated and can just move through the rest of the house in no time at all. We had a lot of fun this Christmas. Christmas Eve, we went to our church and my husband and I helped out with one of the teams, the team that seats all of our guests. It just is helpful, and especially since our church is rather busy, the seats get filled up really quickly, and you know, it's like kind of more comfortable when you're sitting at church, or if you go to the movies or a show or a concert. It's always kind of nice to have that chair next to you empty, if it's somebody you don't know. So a lot of people do that at our church as well. So we have some volunteers who come and help all of our guests be seated, so then we can fill all of the seats and kind of get rid of those empty seats, since especially Christmas Eve, it is very busy with our regular attendees and lots of people bring their friends and family. So my husband and I did that. It was a lot of fun. My son was so excited to go to the nursery and play with the kids. They did little Christmas things. I'll show you a few things in a few clips from now of the things that they did in the church service, which was really fun for him. After we were at church, we went to my uncle's house and had dinner there. Everybody just brings something, kind of like a potluck style, and we just hang out. They do a Yankee swap. We didn't get anything for the Yankee swap. We figured we'd be gone by the time they started. Since we have our son, he's only 2, we can't stay the entire time. By the time we get there, it's already like 7:30 after church, and that's really late for him because that's already past his bedtime. Here's my son, Luca. He loves to help me clean, especially washing the dishes. There's nothing more fun than being able to splash around and play in the water, right? And I try my best to be as patient as I can and let him help me, because this is how he is learning to do some housework as well. So he is going to work on his cup while I work on this pan. So back to my Christmas here, we went to my uncle's, had dinner there, we hung out for a while. It was so nice. I got to see my cousins, my grandparents, aunts and uncles, and it was a lot of fun. After that, we came home, we put out the cookies and carrots for Santa and explained the whole thing to my son, because this year everything's like new for him, so it's just like we have to explain as we're going to make him a little bit more excited about it. So after that, and telling him that Santa was gonna come down the chimney in the fireplace and he was gonna eat the cookies and the carrots, he was so excited. We told him he had to go to sleep so that Santa could come. And it was rather late by the time he finally got to bed. And then after that, my husband and I did the whole Santa thing, put out all the gifts, and my husband made sure to eat the cookies and the carrots. And our dog, she is a black lab. She absolutely loves Christmas. We always wrap bones and have a stocking for her so she can smell everything. So my husband, he's a night owl. I am a morning person. I always go to bed before him, and my dog usually follows me upstairs. So when she and I went to bed, he made sure to put out her stuff because otherwise she would tear right through it. She'll open all of her bones herself. So we do wrap them and put them under the tree. It is so much fun. And then Christmas morning, she was trying her hardest to wake us up because she, I'm sure, could smell the bones, and she just knew it was going to be Christmas, and she probably had more fun than my son. He is not a morning person whatsoever, so getting him up Christmas morning, he honestly didn't even get up till it was almost 9 o'clock by the time he finally got up. He had gone to bed so late, and he was also recovering from his first cold. He had the runny nose, cough. I'm sure he had a sore throat, all the things. So he had a few nights where it was really hard for him to sleep. So that night he had finally gotten to bed kind of late, but then he slept pretty good. So we just let him sleep as long as he wants to. We never try to wake him up. He's not a morning person, just like my husband. So it's very hard to wake him up. And then in the morning, it's difficult to get him going. So Christmas morning, he was rather like the Grinch. So we did put on the Grinch, the one that came out, I believe, in 2018. It is so cute. We have had it on repeat basically this entire season. Once we did that, we got him some breakfast. Then he started to wake up a little bit more, and we had to kind of coax him to open presents. So that took a really long time, but it was really fun, and he was really excited to receive new toys. And also Millie, our dog, made him so excited too. So after that, we went to my brother's house and had Christmas lunch and gifts and things with my nieces and nephews, and that was a lot of fun as well. So I can't wait to read your comments on what you all did for Christmas, so make sure to leave one down below. I hope that you and your family and friends had such a wonderful, blessed Christmas and were able to fully enjoy the season. Now I'm moving into the living room. I wanted to make sure that this room was nice and clean for my son to be able to play with his toys. I do find when the rooms are messy like this and like chaotic, it like hinders him from playing, and he kind of just wants to lounge around. So as soon as I got this room clean, I did see him start to perk up a little bit and really start to have more fun with his imagination and enjoying his new toys. So first, I'm just gonna put away all these blankets. We love to sit on this couch and watch movies. My husband and I, after our son goes to bed, the night of Christmas, we watched a really great movie. It was on Netflix. It's called The Forge. At first, we weren't sure if it was gonna be good or anything. Like, the preview clip wasn't really that great. It didn't do the movie justice at all. But I was like, I don't know, let's just give it a try. So we started watching it, and it was completely different than we had assumed at all when we watched the preview. It was a Christian-based movie and like outstanding. It was so good. So I highly recommend you go check out that movie if you're looking for a movie to watch. And it was all about like mentoring and discipleship and just like a real life look at what that looks like. They said a quote in this movie that I wrote down, and I'm going to carry with me and try my best to live by this as well. They said to be a fountain and not a drain. Somebody who gives life into other people. instead of draining them and making them, I don't know, just feel more exhausted than they already are. Everybody already is exhausted in this world, so we need to be a light and giving back and feeding into everyone and just motivating and breathing some life, being a fountain for those around us. I do try my hardest to do that on this channel. I try to provide lots of cleaning motivation along with some life motivation, because I know mental health is on a rise and the world is just a tough place. So I do hope you feel that when you come and visit my channel, that you are getting poured into a little bit and not drained, as I'm sure you already are. I did recently reorganize all of my son's toys and tried to weed through some toys that he's no longer playing with, anticipating Christmas, and his birthday is in January, so he's going to receive new toys then as well. There is just simply not enough space to keep every single toy that he receives, and he doesn't play with everything. There's a lot of stuff that he's outgrown. So I do need to get in here and kind of reevaluate everything that I kept and really truly be honest with ourselves. Is this something that he still plays with and is enjoying, or is this something that we could give to another child that they could enjoy instead of it just sitting in the basket, not getting touched at all? So I'm going to be doing that probably within the next few days and making it a little bit more organized so then he can enjoy the toys he already has as well as the new ones. There is just something so nice, refreshing, and relaxing about a nice, clean home to enjoy on your day that you are fully at home. It is rare that our whole family is at home together the entire day, but this day after Christmas, we decided to do that. Let's just stay at home, have a rest day, recharge, and allow our son to just enjoy all of his new toys. I'm so happy that basically first thing in the morning what I did was clean everything and make sure that it was all tidy, everything was back in its spot. I did vacuum this rug really well so that my son could enjoy his toys. This Stop and Shop bag that I'm sure you've seen in my Sunday resets here on this couch is a bunch of little toys that he had gotten at my brother's house, lots of cars and things. We put all in this basket on our way home, and then I just put it here on the couch while I was getting some cleaning done so he could start looking through it. And then I always just put everything here on the rug and allow him to pick through whatever he wants to play with so then he can fully enjoy it. I'm just going to quickly tidy up around here his kitchen area. There's just some things on the floor, and during his nap today I'm going to run the robot vacuum, so I gotta make sure everything is off the floor so then I don't have to worry about completely vacuuming and mopping today. My grandmother got him this mop cleaning set that I have here in the corner. It's got like a dustpan, a mop, a broom, one of those duster fluffy wand things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but he has already enjoyed this so much, and as I'm going around cleaning today, he definitely went and grabbed a few of these items to do some cleaning with me too. So that'll be so fun for us to get some cleaning done together. I need to clean down this stovetop. It is disgusting. My husband is the most amazing cook. He cooks so well, makes food so delicious. He definitely could have been a chef if he wanted to be, but he is messy. He has been doing a better job about cleaning as he cooks. That's definitely improved, but the stove is always so disgusting after he cooks, which I'm not complaining about because the food is always amazing and I don't mind cleaning up the stove anyways, but it's extra gross today. He made us breakfast sandwiches for Christmas morning since our son was the Grinch and didn't want to get going right away. We had plenty of time to kind of make a nice breakfast. So we had croissants he had just gotten from the store. He made up some sausage, cheese, and eggs. My husband doesn't really like eggs, so he just has a croissant with the sausage and cheese, but I had a sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant, and it was delicious. Such kind of a surprise for the morning. Nothing we had anticipated, everything we just already had on hand, and just got a little extra time since our son was not quite ready to open gifts or get moving yet. Gave us a little bit of free time to enjoy the morning together and have a really delicious breakfast. That is a rarity here in this house, so it was a welcome surprise in a silly little 2-year-old situation of not wanting to participate in Christmas right away. To clean down the stovetop, I just started with some regular everyday cleaner. I just used the Clorox Scentivia and the coconut spray to get off like the first film and grime off the stove here. And now I'm going in with some Dawn Power Wash and a Scrub Mommy. There's a bunch of stained spots here that I kind of needed to scrub down, and this did the trick. Got everything scrubbed down so nice and easily with little work and didn't take me any time at all. After I get this all scrubbed down, I'm going to go in with a microfiber cloth that I soaked in hot water to get all of the soap off, and then I'll go in with another microfiber cloth that's completely dry and make sure that it's all nice and shiny and ready to use throughout the day. This is my son's little table. Here he is. He's enjoying a little snack. He wanted to have one of these popsicles, so he is having that while I get his table cleaned up. I definitely needed to wipe it down, and knowing that we were going to be home all day, I knew he'd be here eating his meals. Oh, I wanted to show you, this was the little thing they made at church. It was so cute. So I just put all these things here that he had gotten from church. There was a little Polaroid picture from Christmas Eve of him and my uncle's dog. So I left those there for him to enjoy. He had walked over and tried to show you his little gingerbread man too, but he was behind the camera instead of in front of it, so I just thought that was cute. But now I'm just going to weed through all these papers. He loves to color on plain white paper. That has been his favorite thing as of late. He's not really into coloring books right now, which is fine, so we just have some plain white paper. I do have a coloring book in case he wants to do that, but I'm just going to toss all of the papers that are used and leave all the blank white paper, so then throughout the day, if he wants to, he can sit here and color. He does color pretty much every single day, so he definitely did come here and enjoy a nice clean table to have his lunch, snack, and also be able to color. island always ends up being a dumping zone for all kinds of random things. So I'm just gonna go through and take everything off of here, put them back where they belong. I do have some things that I'm getting ready to move back to the basement. That is where all of our storage bins are. So I have Christmas storage bins that I need to bring some stuff to. We have a whole bag of like shirt boxes, clothes boxes that are in great shape. So I'm just going to save those to be able to reuse them. And then I also got some other things that hold decor, Christmas decorations, and they're just the nice boxes. So I want to keep those. I'm going to put those in the bins for when I undecorate. They will all have a nice home to live in until next Christmas. And the last room that needs to be taken care of today is our dining room. This also becomes a dumping area for all kinds of random things. It's not as bad as it has been in the past, which is a good thing, but I just need to put away all of our bags. My son's bag, my purse was out, my coat was still out, so I put those in the coat closet. These are some Christmas bags I'm going to get ready to put downstairs for next year. A few things that just needed to be thrown away. These are grocery bags I just leave here in this bench, so then when we go to the grocery store or we use them for other things as well, we use them for Christmas to bring the food that we were bringing and also some of the gifts. Those bags are so handy for so many things, so I just leave them there in the bench. Whenever we go to the grocery store, we know to just grab them out of there. I'm gonna get everything nice and cleaned down so then we can enjoy the rest of this day after Christmas. What do you and your family traditionally do the day after Christmas? Do you go shopping? I know a lot of people do that. They go and find sales, or if there's returns you have to make. I know it can be really crazy at the stores the day after Christmas. Or do you just stay home and enjoy the day as a family at your house? Leave a comment down below letting me know what you do the day after Christmas. I am right now just putting these end chairs away. They're just folding chairs. They are supposed to go outside. I have like a table that's outside that go with these, but when we moved here, we needed a few more seats, so we put these here. I think it looks so cute, but it does take up a lot of space and it just doesn't work really well for our family right now. So I'm going to stick these here next to the hutch. This is our wrapping paper container that my husband is going to bring downstairs for me because it's way too big for me to carry and walk down the stairs. And then I'm just moving the chairs like this instead of the other way because it just makes this room feel so much more open and works better for our small family of 3 to have dinner here at this table together when the chairs are in the corners rather than all kind of smushed in the middle. This video will be posted on Friday, so 2 days after Christmas. So while you're watching this, my family and I may be at the movies. We are going to bring our son to the movies for the first time to go see Sonic 3. He has seen the first one and the second one, and he is obsessed. He absolutely loves Sonic. So we cannot wait to bring him. It is going to be so much fun to bring him to the first time to go to the movies. He loves movies. He will sit through an entire movie, so I have no concerns that it will be kind of an issue. I think he's really going to enjoy that. I am just going to quickly dust off the hutch here to end off today's video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I hope you got some cleaning motivation and we're able to just relax a little bit after this crazy Christmas season. Or if you do clean alongside me, I hope you're able to get some things off of your checklist done. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so be sure to subscribe if you have not yet. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and also have a happy new year.